And Stuntman Mike clearly saw the ref in the area. He had enough time to stop his movements to not hit the ref.
You know what? You're not a wrestler. You don't know what it's like to have that momentum.
And
but
do you
know what?
Do
Let's
you
just move on.
Move on. I'm furious about this. And the gentleman, John Campbell.
Your IWE Heavyweight Champion, the gentleman John Campbell.
It looks like we're getting ready to set up for a championship match between the gentleman, John Campbell, defending against Brother Will Vendetta. And from what we saw earlier on in the night, this will be a no disqualification match. And the crowd clearly behind John Campbell this evening.
Why wouldn't they be? He has been an absolutely amazing champion.
And the Campbell chants run wild. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Brother Will Vendetta. And the boo chants are running across the crowd. Clearly nobody's a fan of Brother Will Vendetta.
Already, Will Vendetta letting the crowd get to his head. Maybe not the smartest way to start off a championship match.
He had to come into this matchup, though, with a bit of a psychological disadvantage just because he's lost to John Campbell the past couple months.
Then again, you know what? Part of me thinks that Will Vendetta thrives on this sort of behavior with the crowd. He absolutely thinks everybody's a sinner, and this just gives him reason to believe so. I think that anger, it actually fills him up.
It fuels him.
Let's go, Campbell!
Let's go, Campbell! We have this microphone.
Let's go, Campbell!
The crowd clearly against the one fan who's the Brother Will Vendetta.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
First of all, let me start out with saying Merry Christmas, a holiday actually worth mentioning. Merry Christmas! Not Happy Holidays, not Season's Greeting, but Merry Christmas. Yeah? What does this have to do with anything? You know, John, I just had to get it off my chest. In the last month, I've heard a lot of talk from you. A lot. I've been sitting back. I didn't make it to the show last month because I had some righteous spiritual duties of my own to attend to. Chicken! I'm not going to stand for this tonight. Tonight is the biggest night of my career because if I lose, you guys never have to see me again.
That is awfully disrespectful.
Ref, tell them to shut up. You're the official here.
Even Orville, the best ref in the game, cannot control this crowd. They are way too hot this evening.
You know what?
And they're
I
clearly
said,
against
okay.
Brother Will
Hey,
Vendetta.
John, since this is the biggest match of my career, and I have nothing to lose if I do lose, and it's the last IWE show of the year, how about we make it a no disqualification match? What do you say, big guy, huh? Can you handle it?
Do you guys want to see me kick Will Vendetta's tail all over this building? Yeah! No way. Oh, yeah. Referee, just so you know, I accept no disqualification. If I hit him with a chair, you don't call for the bell. But if I hit you with a chair, you don't call for the bell either. Got it?
And that is confirmation, ladies and gentlemen, that this is indeed a no disqualification match.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main
Pride cometh
event.
before the fall.
It is
That
a
was
no
not the smartest move by
disqualification
John
match.
Campbell.
There are a
For
lot
the
of
Imperial
people
Wrestling
in the Sons of
Entertainment
Sanity on the
Heavyweight
side
Championship.
of Brother Will Vendetta. And I have to
Introducing
agree, I don't
first
think
the
that was the smartest
challenger.
decision by the
He
gentleman.
hails from Providence, Rhode Island. Weighs in at 175 pounds. He is the righteous and pious Brother Will Vendetta. And his opponent, he is the reigning and defending IWE Heavyweight Champion, hailing from Harrison, Michigan, and weighing in at 240 pounds. He is the gentleman, John Campbell.
Here we go, folks, for the IWE Heavyweight Championship, a no disqualification match.
And this match is underway.
Look at this,
Immediately,
gentleman, John Campbell.
He's not taking any licks anymore tonight. He's taken a lot from Brother Will Vendetta in recent times.
Look at this, Will Vendetta hammering back at him.
These two men absolutely hate each other. They've gone through way too many matches to have any type of remorse about this. And Will Vendetta clearly getting out of the ring, getting some space.
Very smart move by Will Vendetta.
But John Campbell's running out to get him. He's chasing him. He's not taking any
Of course,
of
the
this.
referee not counting. This is a no disqualification match. They can stay outside of that ring the entire match just so long as someone gets in to pin and cement.
This is my favorite kind of match, JC. Let me tell you something.
I appreciate this sort of match, but John Campbell just took away his championship's advantage.
It's
If
true, he
Will
did.
Vendetta were to get counted out, or if there was some sort of disqualification, John Campbell, even if he lost the match that way, would retain his championship. At this point, he's either going to definitely win or definitely lose.
That right there is the gentlemanly side of him taking the turn.
Yeah, absolutely.
Giving Will Vendetta any chance he can to win this match.
And look at that,
This
baiting
matchup.
him. Very smart. And in he comes.
And an Irish whip into the corner and a big clothesline from John Campbell. Calling for the crowd. And in for the cover is John Campbell. And a kick out at two by Brother Will Vendetta. And the crowd clearly calling for the weapons of mass
Calling for
destruction.
weapons, yeah, calling for chairs and tables already. And whoa!
And a nice reversal.
Look at that STO! What a hard
One,
STO!
two.
I
And a
could
kick
not
out
believe
at
that's
two
not
by
the
John
end.
Campbell.
That STO rocked John Campbell.
Now Will Vendetta putting the boots to the gentleman.
Campbell into the corner. Normally that would force some sort of break, but not here.
Not today. Oh, what a knife hand chop. And then looks like a right forearm. And an Irish whip in the opposite
These
corner.
two have been on a 100% go mode since the bell rang. There's been not a single pause for breath. They are tearing into each other.
This is the same way their match happened a couple months ago at Campus
Clash.
Clash, when it was a no-holds-barred match as well, and where I get to see John Campbell put Will Vendetta through a table, and oh my God,
Yeah, and you
that
have to
was a
wonder,
match for the ages.
Will it end the exact same way here tonight?
Very well could, because
Look at
those
this.
tables tonight
This
are
is exactly
legal.
what I'm talking about. Right now, John Campbell would have the 5 count, and then he would be free from this hold. But now, Will Vendetta can hold it as long as he wants.
As long as he wants, no disqualification until he just gives up.
Yep, until John Campbell can't take any more.
And being as a veteran as John Campbell is, as experienced as he is, wrestling all around Michigan, being called out in many magazines as the wrestler to watch, sometimes there's just nothing you can do in this type of matchup, no matter how much experience you have.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's luck of the draw, sometimes you get hit by a chair.
Exactly. Sometimes, even if you're the better man, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to win.
And I think right here, this is why Brother Will Vendetta has the advantage.
And wait a
this time.
second.
And looks like John Campbell grabbing for something off our announce table. And a wrench to the gut of Brother Will Vendetta, completely legal. For an object! And just digging that wrench into Brother Will Vendetta's head. Oh no, he's grabbing the
goodness,
ring
he's got
bell.
the ring bell. I'm guessing Will Vendetta regrets.
Oh, right to the groin of Brother Will Vendetta.
I bet Will Vendetta wishes he hadn't called this a no disqualification match.
You could say his jingle bells got rocked on that one.
Off the ropes.
And a double clothesline. Both men are down.
And normally this would be the point where the referee would count, but there's no disqualification.
Again, eventually one of these men have to get to their
Yeah,
feet.
this is one of those scenarios I was talking about. If John Campbell and Will Vendetta, either one of them stay down for the 10 count,
And it looks like both men are starting to get some momentum, starting to gain their composure.
which one's going to get to their feet first? John Campbell, the veteran, using the ropes.
Will
Vendetta
Vendetta.
follows suit.
And it looks like both
They're
men are on their
both
feet.
barely before the count of 10.
And another clothesline from John Campbell. And a big boot right to the face. Now you're stripping to the corner. And a big body press. And a
Falls out
running
of the
bulldog. The gentleman in complete control right
This
now.
is why he's a
1,
champion.
2.
Oh
Kick out
my
at
goodness,
2.
I thought that was it for sure.
Wow.
Look at
Will
the face of
Vendetta's
John
still in
Campbell.
this.
John Campbell cannot believe that he just kicked out of that. And even the audience thinks that that was a 3 count. That's how close that was.
Another Irish whip
Into the corner.
And a boot
Oh.
to the face from
Will
Will
Vendetta
Vendetta.
scouted that well.
Sometimes you go to the drinking hole too many times. That's what's going to happen. Oh, setting up for a tornado DDT.
Oh my
Oh my
goodness.
God, that is the death of chivalry.
The death of chivalry to Will Vendetta.
That has got to be it.
This is the end of the match.
John Campbell has got to get to that cover. And in for the
Wait a
one,
second.
2, and Cody Leedy out of nowhere breaks up the count.
Cody Leedy breaks it up.
Again, a no disqualification match. That is completely illegal. Completely illegal. And I gotta say, Brother Will Vendetta got really lucky on that one. I thought he was done for sure.
Absolutely. That was the end of this match. If this had been a if this wasn't a no disqualification match.
And a DDT! And Will Vendetta's down again.
And wait 1 second.
1, 2, and Ricky Cartier breaks it up.
How many people is Will Vendetta
The
gonna come out here and save
mercenary
his
of the
hide?
Sons of Sanity. And the caddy ride! And here comes Stuntman Mike in to break it up. There goes Ricky Cartier. There goes Stuntman Mike. This is out of control right now. We got wrestlers coming in from every corner breaking up
I
this match.
cannot believe that this is happening to John Campbell. He has had this match in the bag twice already.
But that's why it's a no disqualification. That's why Brother Will Vendetta called for it.
Absolutely. That's why I was saying it is foolish of John Campbell to agree to these terms.
And Cody Leedy chanting on for Will Vendetta, telling him he's got it. And a big clothesline.
John Campbell is still in this match despite getting hit with the caddy ride.
I can't believe both men can even get to their feet right now. And it looks like John Campbell going up to the top on the outside of the ring, climbing to the top rope. What does he have planned up there? And a flying clothesline! And Will Vendetta is out!
Turn him inside out.
And for the cover again, and Fat Tony Cartier!
Cartier
Pulling
comes out.
Campbell out!
And look at this.
The Sons of Sanity and the Cartiers, the mercenaries, taking complete
JJ
control.
Hughes!
And JJ Hughes out of nowhere. A right forearm. Another one.
Coming
He's
up
got
to help
that
his
Tony
friend,
Cartier
John
reeling.
Campbell. Oh
And
my
here comes the
goodness.
Dynasty
JJ
Force
Hughes, this is no good.
A Deathstroke.
Oh my goodness. JJ Hughes is now out of this. And Dynasty Force Core
He throws JJ Hughes out like he was
clear
a
the
rag
ring.
doll.
How many wrestlers are going to get involved in this main event? It's
Oh
just
my
supposed
God.
to be John Campbell.
I think
and
we've
Will
had the
Vendetta.
whole locker room out. I don't think there's anybody left in the back to come out and interfere at this point.
Yeah, everybody's come out and been cleared of the ring.
But again, all legal in this matchup.
A roll-up,
1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Will Vendetta still in this. There was too much time that elapsed after his last attack.
Absolutely. If John Campbell had gotten that cover a little bit sooner, we could be talking about having a retaining IWE Heavyweight Champion.
And
Another roll-up. 1, 2,
and a kick out at 2. Vendetta's still in this. He has too much energy to get taken out by a roll-up right now. And he's calling for the prayers. Sets him up. And an overarm hook neck breaker. In for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new IWE champion. The Brother Will Vendetta.
No. No!
My heart is racing right now. Oh my
I
God.
cannot believe John Campbell was robbed today of the IWE Heavyweight
He was
Champion.
not robbed. He called for that no disqualification match. He let that happen. And here we see everybody coming out to congratulate the new IWE champion, the well-deserved IWE champion, the Brother Will Vendetta. The Dynasty Force Core, the Cartiers, Jacob Mercury, Cody Lee,
And look at this,
everybody's
gentleman
out
John Campbell.
here. He looks surrounded.
As
Everybody.
if losing the IWE Heavyweight Champion
Oh,
wasn't enough.
Jacob Mercury. And they all start putting up boots to him.
And wait a
Oh,
second!
wait a second. Here comes everybody else. We have A-Wicked, Jesse Brown.
Everybody, the entire IWE locker
The
room
locker
is out
room
here.
is out here right now. We have a brawl going on. This is madness. Everybody is out of control right now. There's brawling back and forth. And you see the clever Will Vendetta staying out of the frame, protecting his IWE Championship belt. And the IWE champ's running wild right now. This is a Christmas special if I've ever seen one.
Everybody knows that I'm the rightful winner of this match.
In the books, it'll always say Brother Will Vendetta
Everybody
on this
knows
night.
that in IWE, stuff like that doesn't fly.
When it's a no disqualification does.
If you're any kind of man, you'd leave your cronies at home, and you'll get in this ring right now, and you'll give me a rematch right now!
John Campbell calling for a rematch right now.
Absolutely a deserved rematch. He was
Deserved.
robbed of that title.
Rob, how is that Rob?
Too many people came out and interfered. It was supposed to be a one-on-one match.
you
Disqualifications
chicken?
or no disqualifications.
If it's a no disqualification match, he should have known that going into it. You called it from the start. I called it. We all knew that was going to happen. John had to have known that was going to happen. He accepted that.
This ain't over, Will. You don't wrestle me right now, that's fine. That title will come back to me. In front of all these people, I'll say it right now, that title will come back, because unlike you, simply put, I'm simply the best. You're the best, get in here right now, come on.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was a matchup worth watching. What a no disqualification match. The gentleman, John Campbell and Brother Will Vendetta.
Hey! Turn this up in the booth! If you won't come to me, I'll come to you!
Oh, and here we go! Everybody exiting the ring!
IWE!
And it's got to be complete madness back there in that locker room. Everybody's fighting.
Let's go.